Options. Give me a second. Set full screen. You must first enter the dark place? Okay. Yes. Look at all this going to say anything surrounding death and mental illness as well as descriptions of suicide. There's your content warning, Jen. I understand the screen's small. It's because the window is really small here. It should be expanded here in a second. Audio is essential. Please play with sound. You will need a left and right speaker. Headphones are best. Your volume might be too loud if you could clearly hear the static noise. Be nice to your ears. Well, we'll see. After the intro, every choice you make will be saved. You can press escape or start at any time to quit to the main menu. Death resets all progress. You can also reset your progress in the options. Begins. I thought I could describe a state, make up a plan of sorrow. Alright. Wait. I wanted to... Okay, game did not let me full screen this. It said I had to enter the dark place first to do that. Gosh darn it. Alright, give me a second, chat. It likes to set a timer for 1 hour, 10 minutes. I know it might not stop. I stand my ground. It screeches to a halt. Pull out my pocket pistol. I aim at the driver as I walk around to his door. His window is already rolled down. He's a burly looking man who looks to be in his 30s. His eyes are darting around. Then he focuses on me. Tell him to get out. This ride is mine, I say. The man stares and does nothing. Stare back. The grin spreads across his face, but his eyes stay the same. Keep staring. He opens the car door and slowly gets out. I wait until he moves away a safe distance. Get in slowly. I seat myself inside, shut the door, and lock it. He left the key in the ignition. Drive. I press down on the gas and the dark trees outside start whizzing by. Something doesn't feel right. Look at the back seats. There's nothing back there. This car is pristine. Actually, it's probably new. Something still doesn't feel right. Look in the side view mirror. I didn't see anything on the road behind me. Turn the mirror. I turn the mirror. Adjust my seat. Ah, that's all. I move the seat forward and lean it back a little. This is better. Open the glove box. In the glove box is a small note and a road map. Read the note. Look at the map. On the big wrinkled paper's tangled mess of colored lines that I can barely see. On the bottom right, scroll in pencil are the words, "You'll have to keep your own." Read the note. Enjoy the car while it's yours. Why is there a note saying that right now? Did he know I was taking it? Weird. Hello, honey. Welcome. Tinker with radio. I click the radio on and twist the dial. Some opera singer. Awkward. Now some silly country music. Gross. I stop at a solemn piano. Ah, classical music. Boring. I twist the dial again. Some experimental rock. Some electronic pop. Not in the mood. I'm not in the mood for rap either. Keep looking. Then I find pure static. Watch the road. I lean back and let go of the steering wheel. I'm just resting my foot on the pedal, watching the road with half-open eyes. Imagining I'm on the ocean. Drift off. I can feel the bright wind and water battering my face. The shore stretches on for miles, and I'm alone. Drift off. I jerk awake. What was that noise? I'm still on the road. Look up at the sunroof. The sky is dark and clear. I can see some stars. Calm down. Listen to the static, and again, I begin to drop off into its waves. I'll go wherever the road takes me. I open my eyes. The low fuel icon is lit up. Already? Curse to myself. There's something in the road. Let's hit it, Blake. Whoopsie. Blink, and when I open the eyes, the deer is crashing through the front windshield. The airbag goes off, the car swerves into a tree. A deer is spazzing out, its antlers could kill me. Get out. Fall out into the tree, yes. Lying on my back, the deer suddenly freezes and looks at me from inside the car. Get up. This is really loud, chat. I apologize. I hit Brassy. I may have hit Brassy. I don't have settings to turn this down right now, so you guys will have to do it on your end a little bit. Once I have the settings to do it, I will. Because the settings are limited. They won't let me do anything right now, which is dumb. The deer's head turns around on a swivel all the way around. Rip ears. Yeah, I apologize. I can turn it down a little bit for you guys, I think. There. Maybe a bit more. The deer's head turns around on a swivel all the way around. Yeah, you can't hear me? Understood. Until it's facing me again. Then it props it up on two metal beams, revealing a round, wind-up alarm clock. The clock goes off, rattling atop its severed neck. Run away. The deer explodes and the car bursts into flames. I stagger away, standing in the brush off the side of the road. Turn back. Washed in red light, I stare at the car on fire, my mouth agape. I can't believe what just happened. The deer is gone, or it's in the fire. Check the woods. I stumble away in a panic. Walking down from the road is tough. Alright, I'll turn this back up now. I think it was like 3.8 or 9. I'll do that. And sign Crusher set headphones to off. I don't know what to tell you, chat. Like, I looked at settings, they gave me nothing. And when I tried to click full screen, it didn't give me the option. I don't know what to do about it. Oh, I can like do it through Streamlabs, but that's about the best I can do for you. I apologize. I hate games that don't let you have audio settings to play with, but oh well. All good? Okay. It's like one of my biggest pet peeves in a game, but we'll get through it. I stumble away in a panic. Walking down from the road is stuffed. The grass is tall and wet and the leaves hang low from the trees. Keep going. I stop. In the moonlight, I see something sitting in the tall grass. It's a shiny black sculpture of some kind of bird with its head lifted high. A warm, colorful light emanates. A wing gushes out somewhere, as if from an open door. Get a closer look. Within its reflective shape, I see a sunny desert road. Turn my head and it becomes a shimmering glass train full of passengers, all laughing as it whizzes by. Then it's a cavern carved out in the shape of a cathedral lit by an old man's mining helmet. Thou shalt deafen your players with the intro music, yeah. Well, it said I'll have access to settings once I enter the dark place, I guess. Look deeper. The bird shatters under the swing of a sledgehammer. Look up. A scraggly, long-haired old man is hunched over, heaving from exhaustion. Why'd you do that? Stay alive, he blurts out. Then after a breath, he looks up and waves me off. Go. Go back. Hurry. Turn back. I turn around and run, trudging up to the road. Keep going. Come to the car and look over for a second. One second, chat. Didn't it just violently explode? We don't actually know. It was all like a random hallucination, it seems. Back, it smells of burnt oil and rubber. The deer's gone. Where is it now? And the car seems to be working for whatever reason. Okay. Look at the side view mirror. All I see in the mirror is a pair of lights approaching. Step out into the road. As I bring my hand down over my gun, something becomes restless in the air around me. Like static electricity, the lights are getting closer. Step out onto the road. The car screeches to a halt in front of me. Pull out my pocket pistol. The hood of the car is unlatched and the windshield is cracked. There's a kid crying in the back seat. I brandish my pistol. Go to the driver's window. A young, short-haired woman stares at the road ahead, pale hands clutching the wheel. Kid looks like me. Is that me? Tell her to get out. What am I? Oh. It's suddenly full screen now. 1 second, chat. I'm annoyed. This is fine. The game will be worth it, I hope. The world crumbs beneath my feet and I fall into a black ravine. I'm drowning. I can't see. Wave my arms. All once true is false. In one hard blow, I'm knocked into the dark place where all the people go. Oh. Wake up. Pick myself up. The canopy of leaves far above my head shroud the cloudy sky. It's dim down at the forest floor. I've never been here before. Nailed to a tree, there's a small note. Read it. For fresh strikes. Unfortunately, a welcome to the dark place. We all go here. Play by the dark place's 6 rules, or fate's worse than death will find you in this nightmare. Keep reading. 1. 3 red blots mark liars. 2. Food means depravity and death. 3. Tellers of time are sped up by... This part of the note has been torn through. Okay. 3 blots mark liars. Food means depravity and death. Tellers of time are sped up by blank. Holes in suspicious places lead to the undergoing. Don't listen to the wolf. The train is the only escape. Let me see some shit. How dare it inconvenience Ogrenzig. Zeekers is known for good games. I don't know why he's making these choices. Unless he's intentionally trying to make it difficult for people to stream, in which case you should have probably made those wishes known, I guess. I don't know. And if he did, I guess I missed that. Trying to see. Can I... Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna see if I can do a thing. A thingy thing. Gonna turn the game down a different way. Use my sound mixer. That should all play
Stupid dog! You made me look bad.
Funny, funny. Alright. Game shouldn't be as loud now. I don't necessarily like using the sound mixer for this, but an option nonetheless. Still works? Good. I'm still lost in this game. It's supposed to be a narrative adventure thing. Zeekers does creative things, we'll say. So, holes in suspicious places may lead to the undergoing. Don't listen to the wolf. The train is the only escape. Alright. So all that in the beginning was some random nonsense. This is the game. And now we have Zig runs over Brassy. Indeed. I'm not aware of Whiskey running over Reef, but this is fine. Pick a direction. Hear a distant train whistle. All I have is an empty handgun. Press X to check my pockets. Tiny handgun. Well, which way? Press C to make a map. Where do I start? What was the controls for that again? Oh. I'm just gonna mark that, I guess. Okay. We'll say this is where we start. We'll go north. To the north, I see a tree with a hole in it. Okay. We're just gonna assume I start here. So I'll go north, and we'll say tree. With the giant hole in it. Love it. That's totally mushroom. Can I do anything with the hole? No. I don't know how much space I have. I might be screwing myself by doing this. Let's keep going north. Old tree. One of the old trees here has a large hole that allows me to see straight through the other side. Put my arm through the hole. Put my arm through the strange tree. Nothing happens. Close my eyes. Every now and then I feel something blowing on my arm. It's warm. Let's see what happens. Keep my eyes shut. I'm a little shit, aren't I? Oh, I need to turn it back up for you guys since I've done that. Start at the beginning. Huh? What do you mean I start at the beginning? Like, where's the beginning on this map? I don't know where the beginning is on this map. I don't know where I start relative to the rest of this, so. Something chops down, I open my eyes and reel back, my arm is gone, I collapse in shock. And number 40. Tree kills me. Ending number 40. Achieved. Got you. Oh look, there's color in the game. That's good. The beginning is the start. Okay. Wake up. I had a class so it's dimmed down at the forest floor. I've never been here before. Nailed to a tree. There's a small note. Okay, look up. Look up above my head through the trees. I see a dark cloud moving quickly towards the northwest. Okay. Northwest is where I want to go, I think. You're just a trading wheel. I'll go north. See a tree with a hole in it. Gotcha. What happens if I pull my hand out? Old tree. One of the oldest trees has a... Okay. Draw, pan, and erase. Gotcha. Put my arm in the hole. Nothing happens. Close my eyes. Every now and then I feel so full. Pull my arm out of the hole. A little disturbed. Let's go west. To the east, I see a tree with a gaping hole. Okay. We go... Wait. I went west, didn't I? Let's, this way. We go north. The north is a stream flowing down to the west. So I went north. I'm going to find out that this map is actually ridiculously huge, but we'll find out. There's like a stream going down to the west. The start is there. Y'all are so helpful. Go west. To the northwest is a pleasant stream. North. Small stream. This stream flows west down from the east. Okay, so technically the stream was here. So if I'm not really keeping a symmetrical pattern here. I'm sure I'll learn the spacing I need to consider here. West from the east. So it goes like this. We'll go west. Small stream. The stream flows south down from the east. To the west is a weeping tree. So there's like a weeping tree here. That's not gonna work. That tree. The stream continues south. That's too much. Let's go to the weeping tree. Bloody tree. The tree has blood seeping out of the cracks in its bark. I'm afraid to come near it. The blood flows into a nearby stream, making the water red. I can fix this, says a voice from inside the tree. You're making the water unclean. Yes, I know. I'm poisoning the water. You should cut me down. I would make a good lodge. That wouldn't fix it. Yes, it would. Sure, there's a way. But there isn't another way. That's why I'm here, poisoning the water. So what? Why do you care what happens to me? I don't want to burden you. You won't be a burden. That's a lie. It is. I can fix this myself. I can fix it. The tree tears its roots out from the ground and then falls into the water. The whole stream turns dark red. Anyway. Not my fault. Not my fault. North. Forest is north. I wonder if each individual box is literally a space, because God, this is going to be a long-ass game if that's the case. Chasm. To the north is a great chasm stretching far to the west and east. Okay, so this is probably the edge of the map then. So I'm either roughly right in my judgment of distance here, or we'll see. Ends to be crazy. How far west can I go still? Chasm. To the north is a great chasm stretching far to the east and west. There's a pile of wooden boards here. Oh. The north is a great chasm stretching far to the east and west. Okay, so this literally is just a giant-ass chasm all the way over, it seems. The north is a great chasm stretching far to east and west. How much further west can I go here? Pretty far, it seems. Alright. Makes me... How far west can I go? Pretty west. I'm gonna figure out how west this goes. Okay. Because I'm starting to think, unless this map goes much further east-west than north-south, that I start roughly center, but maybe further to the east. That or my east-west is far, needs to be much smaller spaced. West. To the north is a rickety wooden stairway leading down into the deep chasm. Further north across the chasm I see a red brick building. Okay. So I'm already... Yeah, I fucked myself more or less. Gotcha. My map is useless now. Great penmanship. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Okay. So... Alright, let's learn here. I went west for a third time, right? And then there were stairs that go... north. We're learning the map here. It might be the case that I have to go, like... I can't imagine he has a whole map fleshed out for each square. That would be insane. Especially since you wouldn't have the ability to draw so much. Step on the stairs. I cautiously step onto the wood planks, which are leaning on frail supports nailed to the dirt and stone of the chasm wall. There are no guardrails. Go down the stairs. Take steps down the stairs. The chasm below me is so deep that I can barely see the bottom. The bottom of the chasm is dark, paved with fallen branches. Continue down. A few steps down, there begins a series of red marks on the wooden planks, each in a different position. Three red spots equal death. Avoid the red spots. That's my weight on it. The plank creaks loudly. Step on. Okay. Let's close my eyes. Wood plank gives under my weight and snaps. The bottom of the chasm is rising up to meet me. And 82. Well, there's probably at least 100 different endings, chat. I wasn't wrong, right? 3 red dots equals death was my understanding. Okay. Let's look at this map here. Maybe I need to take smaller intervals. I don't know how I'm going to be able to draw stuff, though. It looked like I can go further. And 82. Yes, Zig, go. Wake up. Nailed to the tree, there's a small note. Read it. For fresh strikes. Unfortunately, welcome to the dark place. We all go here by the dark place's 6 rules or fates. Worse than death you find in this nightmare. 3 red blots mark liars, not death. Got you. Food means depravity and death. Tellers of time are sped up by blank. This part of them has been read through. Holes in suspicious places may lead to the undergoing. Don't listen to the wolf. The train is the only escape. Okay. We know there was a dark thing going into that, so... all I have is an empty handgun. So, it keeps my map, which is good to know. Thing is, like, starting on the bottom feels like a dumb idea. I feel like the best spot I can do is start from the center if I'm drawing a map. Okay, let's start from scratch. I'm gonna keep that X there. I hate that I'm erasing all this, but I'm gonna be a little... I feel like what I need to do, I need to figure out the expanse to which this map goes. I've unlocked 2 endings. I don't know how many there are. Forget I can just do that too. Okay. Let's see how far south we can go. I'm gonna do really small markers. Little mushroom fella, yeah, it'll be fun. Small pine cones litter the ground. Okay. So, in fact, I'm gonna go ahead and just mark the X on this X here. We'll go 1. Go. That's not gonna matter. We'll just focus on important things. Forest. 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 Crow flies from the east. Let's do I don't even know how to draw a bird right now. Totally a bird. South, more forest. South, more forest. South, more forest. Can't imagine it goes on forever. South. South. Smells like tree sap. South forest. South forest. Whole lot of exciting things to the south, chat. Forest. South forest. South forest. South forest. Road. It's a narrow asphalt road leading west. To the east, the road ends abruptly. Curious. So we have 16. And we have a road that goes... Wait, it said west, right? Not east. I want to keep going south. Forest. Forest. I could always go to a guide if I really wish to, but let's see what I can map myself here. Alright, there's a telephone pole and a poster stuck to it with a picture of a werewolf grinning and winking cutely. Attend the party east of Dagger. Okay. I'm just gonna go east Dagger. Um 20. We have a poster here. Go south, forest. South, forest. Either this will fall into itself, or this map will be not as useful as I would like it to be. South, forest. Christ. To the east, a giant rock juts out from the ground. So I can't go east, is what you're saying. Okay. So 25 blocks down, we have a giant rock. More forest. Oh. God, this game is going to be huge. Gate. Oh. Okay. Something, maybe, possibly. To the south, there's a tall, sparkling gold gate and a monumental sign. Millington Grove. Gate is half open, leading to a rock road of red bricks. Actually, let's just... Not the best gate design, but that's fine. Okay. Go through gate. Rich estate. I am standing just within the sparkling gold gate. South, a red brick path leads up a hill. Around me are tall trim hedges with big red flowers in them. Go south. Alright, here's a fountain at the top of the hill encircled by a red brick road which splits off in all directions. To the south I can see a great white mansion with roofs upon balconies upon roofs. So 29. Go a fountain. We'll go south. Hill takes me slowly to steeply down south into the mansion's shadow under a wooden arch imbued with ivy and golden flowers. The red brick road runs downhill further and to the right, where under a wide awning I see tall, lustrous windows framed with a crimson diamond pattern of stained grass. Okay. So is this the boundary here? You have a... This is at like 30. Go over to the front door. The door has shiny brass knocker at the center, but there's also a doorbell. The porch area is shaded and fenced, surrounded by lush greenery. Let's listen. I hear nothing. Look in the window. I see a beautiful lobby with chocolate-colored checker tiles and 2 white curved marble staircases. Knock. I use the knocker. Nothing happens. Open the door. A lady opens the door suddenly. Her skin is pale and her face is mostly covered by a scarf. Are you here for a tour? You'll have to make an appointment. What tour? This house is for sale. She coughs into the arm of her long-sleeved sweater. Why is it for sale? The owner is liquidating. Who owns it? They'd like to remain anonymous. How much? 600,000. Do I pretend I'm a wealthy patron, you know? That's dirt cheap. Let me know if you're interested. She closes. Rich estate. I walk up the brick road to the mansion north. At the top of the hill, I see a fountain. Okay, so I can't go any more south from here. Doesn't mean I can't go south, generally speaking. But that took 30 steps south to get to that point, chat. The first block. To be fair, that's more than 30 actual squares because I had to draw some shit there, but... Curious. I wonder... Like, I am actually curious how much space is given here. Can I annoy her? Go to the front door. Use the doorbell. Press the round yellow doorbell, nothing happens. Listen. I hear some shifting in the house. Listen. Nothing. Look in the window. Okay. Press yellow, nothing happens. Hear some shifting in the house. It's locked. It's locked. Look. Yeah. Knock. Listen. She's not letting me through. That's fine. Okay. Alright. Let's go east. On the red brick road line with mighty oaks which stretches west and east. To the southwest I see a great white mansion resting in a deep swirling greenery. Not the same mansion? Oh wait, no, southwest. So you're talking about this one. So I went east. We'll just go this way. We'll put one there. East. I'm on the red brick road line with mighty oaks which stretches west and east. To the southwest I see a great swirling greenery. On the red brick line with mighty oaks curves to the southwest and south. The southwest is... Am I actually going east, or is it just saying I am? Hedges. I am walking around tall hedges. To the east is a black barred fence. Okay, so 3 to the east is a fence. I'm assuming it looks like this then. Probably 3 to the west as well. Go west. Red brick line oaks. 2, 3, So we go west 1, 2, 3. And a fence. Okay. Oh. So 4, 4. Okay. So we have that. We couldn't go any further there, but if we go east or west, we might be good. We'll go east. To the north, I see tall boulders and dead rocky ground. The ground here between the fence and boulders is full of tall wild grass and wheat. So, going east. Up here. East. Blackbarred fence south. Boulders. Wild grass. East. There's a blackbarred fence south. Same thing. I apologize, we're not getting a lot of action, but I could just wander aimlessly this whole time, chat. Or I can actually try to figure out how the world is set up. And then kind of explore things as we go. East. Blackbarred fence south. Boulders rocky ground. Okay, so this should be the edge of the fence. We'll just go 4 here. And then if we go east, to the southwest, let's say the outer corner of a blackbarred fence here, there's a thin, wispy tree which looms slouched as if it continues to grow while dead. So we can go south around it. I don't know how far south we can go. So I have this place pretty far south. It might be able to go even further south. And it may be the case that I have to like explore a whole region, draw that map, screenshot it, go a whole another region, screenshot it, because I doubt I can fit all of this on a map. We'll see. Okay, so to the southwest, I see the outer corner of a blackbarred fence. Here, there's a thin wispy tree which looms. So we'll go south. So south. I imagine we're just trailing the edge here. I wish I had a little more control of that, but that's fine. This should only be like 4 or 5 spaces. Fence. A train track stretches far to the east and west and east. There's a blackbarred fence to the west. With it, I see a lot of hedges. There's a gap in the fence. Oh. Okay. So 5. There's a gap here. And it seems like, at least here, there's a train track. Train track is what we want. There's a gap in the fence to the west. Let's check that. Okay, so I went through. Train track stretches from the east through a gap in the fence to the west. a brick line with mighty oaks extending north to south. Train track runs from east to west, running straight under the wall of the mansion. Interesting. And I can't go any more west. South, though. To the west is the side of a huge white mansion. There's a basketball court here. Okay. So am I going around the mansion itself? I guess I didn't try, but I didn't think I had the option. The basketball court here to the northeast is a corner of a tall chain-like fence guarding the basketball court. To the south, the black bar fence, though I see an empty highway. Interesting. So there's a highway here, I guess. Can't go any further south. So let's go west. Backyard. To the north of the back wall of the mansion. Okay, so in reality, this kind of goes like this. There's like a basketball court. Root beer can is empty. Unacceptable. Through I see empty highway. Go west. To the north of the back porch. South is the back bar fence. West. The ground is just a little bit weedy here. West. There's 2 garbage cans here. West. North of the black wall of the mansion. To the south is the black bar fence. So I see an empty west. Hedges. I walk around to the back south of the corner of the mansion. Past the fence I can see an empty highway. Okay. So we're just kind of walking in the outskirts here. West. Walking around Taj. To the south is a black bar fence. Past the fence I can see an empty highway. West. Walking around Taj to the south. Walking around Taj. Southwest corner. North. I'll go east. Flowery fields. If sad, I'd be under a canopy of pebbles. The wind is gentle to the east. I see a backside. Rest in deep, swirling greenery. So there's like flowers here, I guess. So. That's totally a flower chat. You can see it. I can see it. North. Used to get a few of the mansion wall west, and I nearly trip over a train track which runs east-west. So the train track does just go through the mansion. Okay. Let's go east. Horse stable. I guess there's just a horse. Okay. East. Okay, north. 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 East. 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 North. Okay. We've more or less explored this. This is pretty wide for the most part, it seems. I think it's what, 7, 8? North, south, about 3, 4, east, west. Okay. I don't think there's anything I can do in here, per se. Maybe. We'll go back east. No. Thing is, the train tracks are what we want to follow to get out, quote unquote. Mm-mm. We'll go back the same path we went. Oh, I went west this time instead of east. That's fine. So over here, there's a fat tree that resides here at the top of the hill. I can stand on it and get a view, or a black barred fence in the south of the mansion dominates over its own private acres. To the west, I see the start of a boardwalk. Okay. So okay. I don't know if this was like, we'll say it was 5. And then we have a boardwalk. I'll explore it. Boardwalk. A wooden boardwalk begins here and leads to the west, surrounded by a line of ornamental cypress trees like dark green leafy poles. I see a big stump to the east. So, I don't know what to expect on a boardwalk, but sure. I'll just do that. West. Here the boardwalk enters a dry swamp. From the east, winding left and right around a tall gangly elms of bald cypresses. Okay, so we have I'll just do that for swamp. West. Boardwalk we use around the tall gangly elms and bald cypresses of the dry swamp stretching east and west. Let a flooded mangrove swamp to the west. Flooded. Mangrove swamp. The boardwalk enters a flooded area of the swamp filled with stringy mangroves. They all stand up on stilts with tangled roots over the deep water. The boardwalk leads west. Boardwalk leads east and west over deep water. Boardwalk turns here, leading north and east. North. Boardwalk leads north and south over murky water. North. North murky water. Boardwalk turns here, leading west and south. Or 1 leads out of the mangrove swamp to the west. Boardwalk weaves around the tall gangly elms and bald cypresses of the dry swamp stretching west and east. To the east, the boardwalk into the or the boardwalk to the west, I see a sign. Go west again. Boardwalk stretches. There's a white sign hanging from the branch of the tree above this boardwalk. It reads, "Avoid Humphrey's log cabin at all costs." I want to see Humphrey. Show me Humphrey. West. Around the narrow boardwalk of murky green water, the boardwalk weaves around tall gangly elms, stretching west and east. Oh, Humphrey. West. Turns here, leading north and east. I guess I'm going north. We're just gonna follow it here, I think. I screwed up here, actually. 6. Around the narrow boardwalk, marking out of the boardwalk weaves around tall gangly elms. Balls see bubbles to the west. Let's touch the bubbles, I guess. My foot sinks into the ground. I try to pull it out, but find both my legs entrenched. I'm rapidly sinking into the bog. I wonder what to do as the water rises to my waist and my chest and my ears. Death. Two. 89. Well, don't know if we actually made it very far, but that's fine. Oh, I'm almost tempted to look at a full map for this game. Christ. I'm not a cartographer, chat. This isn't meant for me. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Alright. So we know at some point there's a chasm that goes really far and wake up. Nail tree is small note. We already know everything about the note. Look up. She's star cloud moving towards the northwest. Read note. Yeah. 3 blots, flyers, food, depravity, death. Tellers of timer sped up. Holes may lead to undergoing. Don't listen to the wolf. The train is the only escape. Okay. I've not gotten any items. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to. I don't think I have a means to type anything. Oh. I know there's like actual images in this game. So I just haven't triggered anything. Well, here's my map. It's a good map. Very useful map. Alright. We probably should have just followed the boardwalk all the way through. I guess leaving the boardwalk at any moment can lead to death. But to be fair, I did that on the bubbling section there, so. God, I feel like I'm just a little overwhelmed on the game right now. But that's fine. We have this here as well, east of Dagger, whatever that is, or wherever that is. Let's just go east. We haven't really explored east. Green leaves flutter down from the trees. Forest. This game is very big brain. It's just a lot to keep track of. There's at least 100 endings. There might be more. Don't know. I'm guessing because I've gotten 83 and 89 as far as endings go that there must be. Which ending was the one where I got my arm bit off in the tree? I feel like that should have been like one of the first endings you get in this game. Geez, I see a short tower made of cement. Oh, there's a tower here. East. Tower. It's a short, round, sturdy tower, solid gray cement. The thing is big and a little intimidating. It doesn't care to blend in with the rest of the forest. It seems important. Okay. We have a tower here. If there's any other important things here, I'm going to be a little upset, but that's fine. We'll investigate. West side. I'm at the west side of the big cement tower. There's a small crack in the wall. It's dark inside. Listen to the crack. Nothing. Go to the north side. North of tower. I'm at a north side of a big cement tower. Go to east side. East of tower. I'm at the east side of the big gray cement tower. There's a brown wooden door. Listen to the door. Nothing. Open door. Jiggle the doorknob. It's locked. Look in keyhole. It's dark in there. Go around tower. East of tower. Go to south side. South of tower. I'm at the south side of the big cement tower. There's something shiny in the ground. Pick up thing. Tiny white key. I pocket it. Go to east side. East of tower. There's a brown door. Open door. I use the key and find the grass. The door clicks. Go inside. I'm in a dim, tight corridor. Behind me is the door leading outside. To my left, I see stairs going up. Ahead, I see another door leading into the center of the building. Ending 40 I get when I walk one step up and get my arm bitten off. That was ending 40. Interesting. I don't know how he organized it. Maybe he has the endings organized on the map rather than the likeliness of you running into it. So maybe like the top left corner is like ending 1 and you go all the way across, left to right, across, up, down. Which might be useful actually to think about if that's how he designed the endings. Yeah. I'm in a dim, tight corridor. Behind me is a door leading outside. To my left, I see stairs going up, and ahead, I see another door leading to the center of the building. Let's open door. Oh. We have a cutscene. I step inside. The light is off, but in the dark, I can see something big that has a black tarp over it. There's a light switch to my right. I flick the switch. The dim light bulb blinks on. Now I can see the whole thing. It's massive, whatever it is. It's surrounded by big, old, dead computers and machinery. I'll uncover it. I uncover a large mechanical contraption with what seem to be big black nylon wings on it both sides. It looks like the bare metal endoskeleton of a giant bird. It's clearly in disrepair. Look at the computer. I make my way over to the dusty old computer. It reminds me of an arcade cabinet. Turn it on. I reach around and the back and flip the tiny switch. The thing whirs to life surprisingly. The screen displays some options. Map. Map chooses to be corrupted. I'll have to draw my own or keep track of it. Shoot. Yeah, got my hopes up. Dragon schematics. Integral systems missing. Missing motherboard. Missing power unit. Missing central motor. Missing fuse. Missing speaker. Missing lenses. Missing disk drive. Missing vacuum cube. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. I'm not putting this on the map yet. I'm gonna write this down. Don't have a lot of space to write this down. This is unfortunate. I'm gonna give me like the last couple pages here. Central motor. Because if I can write a dragon chop, I mean, fuse. Why not? Speaker. I don't know why I need a speaker. Do I really want it talking? Lenses. Disk drive. Vacuum. Tube. Okay. Oh, Lord. Initiate. That probably won't work. Mechanical beast is malfunctioning. Terminate. It stops moving. Return. Alright. Journal. Corrupted. Entry 99. Tomorrow the cloud will be to the northwest right over Dimlos. Oh. We were looking for that cloud that went northwest, so. Cloud northwest over not dim slow, right? Or Dimlos. I'm staying awake tonight here in the lab, not like I could sleep anyway. We set flight at dawn. Development has been cut short as I fear of tampering, sabotage. I barricaded the door. I hear voices, some of my own, saying things I would and wouldn't say. It's getting hard recognizing my own thoughts. This will be my last true message. Something many times I've wondered what I'm really doing this for. Now there is one thing I know. To find a way out of the dark place is to discover what the dark place is. I like how it's called the dark place, but yet I can see things. Noted. Games. Play maze. The audio sounds corrupted. You are standing in a hallway. The floor and walls are coated in a thick layer of dust. The air is filled with it. You can't keep from coughing. Walk. As you walk, your bare feet leave clear footprints in the dusty hardwood floor. There is a red dot on the left wall and a big window straight ahead. Window. The window is so dusty you can't even see through it. White dust. You gasp. It's a face on the other side of the window. A glass, grinning, looking at you. Speak. You feel silly as you realize it's a mirror. Not a window. Why am I smiling at myself? Look behind me in the mirror. There's nothing there. Door. The red door, like everything else, is coated in dust so that it barely even has a color anymore. Knock? No one answers. Open. You turn the knob and push it open, displacing a thick mass of cobwebs that fill the crack of the door. The dust sticks to your hand. Go in. Another hallway, just the same as the last. You walk down it and come to a crossroads. You're telling me I have to make a map within a map game? I'm just gonna draw it on the Gameception map here. Okay. We're just gonna do a point here. We'll go left. You turn left. The hallway is longer than the previous ones. Go forward. The hallway is dead end except for something dark and round on the wall at the end. Go forward. It's a big hole in the wall. It seems to lead to pitch darkness. Enter hole. Computer screen goes black. Ah, what happened? Computer screen switches to a realistic visual of the dusty wall and a dark hole in the center. It's getting better. Watch. The black hole gradually takes up the whole computer screen. I feel deeply uncomfortable. Keep watching, coward. The darkness begins to expand out of the computer screen. Darkness takes over the room. Suddenly I feel vertical, like I've moved somewhere else. Green text appears on the black computer screen. Read the computer screen. Welcome to the undergoing. You have 53 seconds. Oh, lovely. Look around. Computer room. It's a dark, sleek room with a computer on the desk. Go to the door. You go to the door on the north wall. Listen. Go inside. Art room. Paintings cover the walls and unfinished easels are everywhere. Brushes and paints litter the marble floor. The artist isn't here, but there is a woman appreciating a blank canvas. I see doors to the north, east, and south. North? Go to the north door. Go inside. Workout room. It smells like rubber and sweat. A burly man stares at me dead in the eyes as he lifts 400 pounds. He doesn't seem to want to talk. There's a hole in the wall to the west. Everywhere else, I see doors. Go into the hole. Go to the hole. It's low to the ground. I see a forest, but it's turning, as if the room I'm in is spinning. It makes me kind of sick. Go through. Crawl out of the hole and fall on my face on the grassy hill. I'm underneath a tree with a tire swing. Get up. I get up and look at the tire swing. Through the hole in the center, I see a big room. It's a portal. Jump back in. I get a head start and dive in through the tire. As soon as I make it through, I'm skidding on the floor of this big room. Look around. Workout room. It smells like... Oh, I thought I went through... Go east. You go to the east door. Glass room. It's a kitchen combined with an entertainment center where everything else is kind of shiny, icy glass, even the countertops and sofa. East. I knock into a large glass panel and stumble back. It was practically invisible. Step around it. North? Go to the north door. Pink room. It's a bedroom. Everything hot pink from the floor to the ceiling. I feel my eyes burning. See doors to the west and east. Go to the west door. Office room. Computer screen smashing. Drill money. My head pops like a birthday balloon. Alright. Well, I don't know where I went there, but that's good to know. Hole. Ending 53, dying in the underdark. Undergoing, I guess. Whatever it's called. 53. I ran out of time. Must be a big map. Who knows? Yay! Where's the yay sound effect when you need a chat? I'm gonna go check my food. Should be done. Be right back. Alright, chat, I'm back. Let my food cool down. We'll give this a couple more runs and then we might just call it a little early. I'll try to start tomorrow, stream a little earlier, I think. Methinks. But yeah, this game is big, it seems. Or at least it's very easy to get lost. So, we'll see how things go. Yeah. I think it's really interesting though. It's not what I was expecting it to be, but Zeeker is all about exploration and trying very new things, so this is fine. Well, I want to go back to the tower. I want to check that out. We might just have this game pop back in every now and then to explore. Wake up. Don't care. Go elsewhere. I wish to go... We went east, right? We're gonna go to the tower. 2, 3, 4. Okay, the tower is like 4. It's like these old games I used to play. Okay, we want to go to the south side. Pick up the thing. Go to the east side. Open door. Go inside. I do want to try the game, but I want to go upstairs first. I'm going to tie a twisting stairway. Below me is the way out of the tower. Go up. Stairs lead me up to the dark brown wooden door. Listen to the door. The messy study room. There's an undone bed and books strewn across the floor. Beside the bed is a desk stacked with papers. At the far end of the room is a window with a big telescope peering out. Ooh. We'll start with the drawers. Pull out a bottom drawer and find 2 fuses. They look like cylindrical glass casing with wires twisting around inside. Take the fuses. Found fuses. Look through more drawers. There's all kinds of papers with physics calculation theories. Many of these writings mention the dragon and the cloud. The handwriting is so awful I can't understand. Okay, look elsewhere. Look in the telescope. I look in the telescope. It's currently pointing at the clouds. They look normal. Turn telescope. I turn the telescope around, looking at the cloud formation until to the distant northwest. I see what stands out completely. It's a dark like smoke whirling and lightning up deep inside with sparks of lightning. So, yeah. So, cloud northwest, dim low. So we do want to go northwest. We were kind of going that way for a while. Look elsewhere. I don't think there's anything else up here. We go back downstairs. We go down. We'll try the game again, see if we can survive. I think next time I won't tempt the undergoing, or the underdark. Though I do want to see if I can survive it. It's like its own map, which is insane. It's like a, yeah. Open door. Oh, I actually have the means to kind of look at things here too. Interesting. I can actually turn in those instances. Switch on light. Cover it. A dragon. I'm a dragon. Tamper with it. Fuses. Plug in the fuses which you found upstairs in the study room. Look up computer. So if we find everything, we can ride the dragon or something like that, I assume. So that's good to know. Turn on. Games. Play maze. Cut another layer dust. You walk. Big window straight ahead. Door. Open. Go in. Alright, we went left last time. Let's go forward. That is not a direction. Okay. So you can't go forward. Go right. You almost step on some broken glass in the middle of the hallway. Spec glass. There's blood on it. Go forward. You come to a sliding glass door. Open it. The glass shatters and falls into your eyes. You scream and pass out in shock. Game over. Alright, death. Yeah, glass. This game sucks. Keep playing. Alright. No, I don't care. Yeah. Let's go... Well, actually, was there another option here? No. Left. Forward. Enter hole. Turn off. Okay. So no matter what, if you do that, you go into the Underdark. So, Underdark guaranteed. I'm probably wasting time here too. 53 seconds. Go to door. So Underdark map. Go inside. So you have our room. You can go north or east. We'll go east. Go to east door. Waiting room. Go east. Okay. So gotcha. Ending 53. Same ending. Gotcha. Do I tempt fate again? Because I can try to map out that area. So going east twice leads to a dead end in the Underdark. It goes art to waiting room. Maybe I should do it this way. Yep. Art. Do it box-wise. Waiting. I'll put DE for dead end. Let's go find out which ending is the tree one, yeah? It was ending 40. Easy enough.
We interrupt this program to bring you...
Armbit off tree. Oh. Hello, Miko. This game is very confusing. It's also very big, and I don't know how I feel about it. Wait. Sorry, didn't realize I almost reset my save data. That would have made me sad. What's that? Oh. It's just a little guy. How rude. You're not even clicking the right redeem, the one that you deserve to learn about. Wake up. Let me go elsewhere. You'll find a redeem in there. The one you really want to find. Maybe. That was the first time that train one was played, though. Enjoyed that one. We will go west today, I think, on the map. As much as I want to keep going east.
Stupid dog! You made me look bad! What?
That's the one. That's the one I think you would enjoy a lot. Hello, Mika. I went west, right? Didn't see the train before? The train's a new one. I just added that, like, a day or two ago. I'm considering having alternate audio for high pain stuff, but I haven't considered it. I went west once, right? I'm, like, confusing myself between my journal map and this map. So, I hate the way this feels, by the way. 2, 1. Chad enjoys killing streamer. This is why I give them ways to torture me. Thorns, there's thorny red bushes here. Ouch. I dragged myself through them anyway. Ow. Trying to figure out the outskirts of this map, because I don't know how small I have to draw things. I know 30 paces-ish down is a mansion. 25-ish or so. I'm dead. I'm very dead. Forest. I know there's a chasm to the north. I had to erase that because I got a little too eager on that. There might be a lot more to the south. I have no idea. But it's so hard to write things on this map. If the map does go much further south, then I don't know what I'm going to do about it. West. Zeekers has done it again, creating another unique game. To the north and west, I see a pleasant stream. Oh, this is the stream that cuts down. Right. I'm sure you shared me a map, Mika. I'm intentionally not using it at the moment. Maybe later. This is a game I'll probably have to come to many times. I've had 4 different endings, and I assume there's at least 100. Maybe more. Small stream. Flows to the west, down from the north. My alert didn't work. What? Why are my alerts not working? Why are they not working? They should. Why are they not working? Did it not work, chat? I'm sad. I changed my alert stuff and now they don't work? Why? Why they don't work? Thank you for the gift sub, by the way. Now I have to figure out why my stuff doesn't work. I'm gonna get rid of this. There was a whole bunch of stuff that was breaking earlier today, chat. I'm sad.
Stupid dog! You made me look bad! What?
It was him showing that he added a drawing map. Oh, just that he added a map that you can draw on? Lovely. I figured it was like the community they put together a giant map of things on there. But yeah, thank you, Flavorful, for the gift sub to Miko. Very, very much. I need it. Why things don't work? Streamlabs has been a real pain today. Very upsetting. Very, very upsetty spaghetti. Hopefully things will behave now. It's pretty, y'all. I got some little spooky things. Not really all that spooky, but anyway. We're going west. Had to sneeze, sorry. Mouth of stream. To the west is a lake. I see a dock at the north side. Here, a small stream flows into the lake from the east. Oh. So, in actuality, this is more like a lake here of some sort. The dock up here. And I guess, well, this might be a little closer. Oh yeah, we can't go any west here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how anyone could play this game without this map. This map feature is crucial. I would have used a fox screaming. Yeah. Try not to go super memey. To be fair, the sounds were kind of limited. They were rushed. To the west is Murky Lake. I see a dock on the north side. To the south, the river flows into the lake from the east. I'm gonna go... Alright. How big is this lake? I went up one. Dock on the north side. This lake is big. Alright, well, I'll redraw it then. It's a big ass lake, Christ. Dock to the west. Okay. I don't know how wide it goes. But Christ. I know, all of its capitals aside the E. Deal with it, chat. See a dock on this side of it to the west. The dock on this side of it to the west. Okay, it's a little further over, it seems. Gotcha. Well, I'm about to find out how big this lake is. I'm gonna have to redraw this thing so many times. To the south is a rickety wooden dock running out into the center of the murky lake. There's a tin bucket on the end of the dock. To the west is a small wooden shed. All right. Or we have a dock right here. We have a massive fucking lake. I don't know where it ends, but we'll just put lake. And then we'll figure it out. And there's like a shed somewhere over here. Ugh. I'm a meme. Something like that. We'll figure out the extent of this lake. It's a wooden shed. There's a door here. To the south is a murky lake. Okay, so we have a shed. I wish I could just type this in like small font, but that's fine. Listen. Knock. Listen. Let's wait for something to kill me here. It's locked. No! Go elsewhere. Alright, let's keep going west. West. I'll go back to the dock here in a minute, chat. Oh, wait. I'm trying to figure out the extent of this lake. Southeast is a Mercury Lake. I see a dock on this side of it. Okay, so... we can more or less say the lake goes like this. And then we don't know how far south. Alright. We'll go back east to the dock. East. East. Elsewhere. East. South. 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 And the dock. There's a bucket. I see something shiny inside. Take thing. Ah! Lake Sitchi. Okay. North. Do I wish to die again, chat? For a meme? Kinda. I hear something under the water. Touch the bubbles. Cold black girl grabs me, pulls me into the murky water. I struggle, but my chest goes ice cold as I inhale. Beautiful. Ending 23. Grabbed into Lake West. Wear bucket? Did they give me an option to wear the bucket? I don't remember that. Alright. We're gonna go back to the lake, see what's in the shed. It'd be fun if they did. If it was a true text adventure where you can type commands into the prompt and that give you that instead of a multiple choice thing, then there'd be a potential for that. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna crack into my dinner real quick. Get it a little bit more ready. Also because I'm like starving. But tomorrow, chat, I believe I have it set to be doing, is it SCP or Backrooms? One of the two. Whichever it is. I'll have a few, at least 3 of each game that I plan on playing. So I'm excited for that. SCP, we have Fragmented Minds, which I'm very excited for. There's also Go Home Annie, which is supposed to be like a crazy SCP game as well. What I eat for dinner? Chicken pot pie. It's easy. Doesn't take a lot of effort. I can let it cook for a little while I game. And it has everything I can need, considering I have nothing prepped. +1 defense, +50 charisma. Yes. They're just, Sarah, not Sarah Lee. Shoot. What's her face? Green product label. It's their Popeyes. Maria Calendar or something like that, probably. Yeah. Alright. Supposedly, we know how to get to the Underdark, or the Undergoing, whatever it's called. We'll read the note. It mentions it there. 3 red blots mark liars, so I need to figure out what that's about. Food means depravity death. We've not come across that issue yet. Tellers or timers sped by. We haven't come up with that. We found the dragon. We found the undergoing. We found that, how to do that. Don't listen to the wolf. We saw a sign about a wolf. We haven't found it yet. And the train is the only escape, supposedly. We found the tracks. I don't know if they're the right tracks, but we found some tracks. And they're by the mansion to the south. I want to go back to the dock, see what's in the shed, because I think something in the shed might kill me anyway. Yeah, there are thorny bushes here. Interesting. I do want to know what the extent of the map is. I am curious. Because I'm trying to be as careful as I can with the boxes to measure things out. But I can only be so good with that while being able to draw on it. Alright. Let's find the extent of the lake, yeah. I want to see how big this thing is. That way I can properly draw it. It's nice that the map saves with each attempt. Alright, so this is the edge of the lake then. Okay. That's good to know. We'll go west. 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 One, two, three. West. West. Oh, a shore. Okay. I'll keep going west. I'll come back to the shore. Okay. Go east. There's water to the north. I see a dock across the lake. East. From here I can see the tip of the ship's wooden mast poking out of the water. Ah. Okay. So I don't know what I need to do about that, but that's good to know. So this should be roughly 8. So that'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shed. Go elsewhere. East. South. 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 Take thingy. Go north. North. Here's something emerging from the water. I look back at the decrepit antique diving suit covered in barnacles and rust. It climbs onto the dock and faces towards me, standing to the south. I don't see anyone inside. What are you? The rusty diving suit takes 2 steps down the dock closer to me. It's making weird noises. Stare at it. It doesn't move, just standing there. Keep staring. It doesn't move, just standing there. Keep staring. Doesn't move, just standing there. Pull out my empty pocket pistol. Aim my pistol out. The diving suit doesn't move. Back away slowly. I back away. The diving suit doesn't come any lower. Stare at it. It doesn't move, just standing there. Leave. Still standing there. To the west is a small wooden shed. Okay, weird. Captain Cutler from Scooby-Doo. I like the fried rice in Alfredo. Yeah. I don't usually get their like big meal stuff just because that can be a little pricey, although it's pretty good. Well, I don't care for those as much actually. Getting frozen TV dinners, I used to enjoy those a lot when I was younger. Pot pies are fine because they cook for like an hour and a half, so they might as well just be fresh, but TV dinners don't typically fill me up too much. No, I should try the lasagna at some point. I just need to make lasagna. Shed. Open door. Door unlocks. Open it. Push open the door. There's a gigantic machine and cords running all over the floor. And a man, his back is turned towards me. He notices the light and covers his face. Ah, no, please. Just give me more time. What are you talking about? The device. What? You aren't here to wreck me? Please, close the door and lock it. Shut the door and lock it. I close the door behind me and lock it. The two of us are alone in the shed. The man goes back to fumbling with a big machine. Look at the machine. It looks like a giant black fridge covered in knobs and dials with bagpipes and wheels like a steam engine. There's also an open panel with cords dangling on it. It looms over him. What are you doing? He seems startled by my words as if he'd already forgotten I exist. The machine is dying, he says. What does the machine do? Keeps me alive, that's what it does. Why? Turns around and looks past me to the door. They'll come take it. They can't find out it's useless or they'll take me. Who are they? Everyone. Where will they take you? They'll take me deep into Dimlos. Oh. What is Dimlos? You must be new here. Dimlos Forest, the Lost Forest, the place where the trees align. Endless wandering, endless wandering. Where is Dimlos? It's further to the, well, why would you want to know? Why would they take you to Dimlos? They say they want to help me. They just want to make me useful, he says, but I know I'll end up in Dimlos. I can help. Can you stay here, he says, just for a little while longer? There's a pounding at the door and the man whimpers. Do I hide or do I hold the door? Let's hold the door. I hold the door as best I can. It sounds like there are multiple people outside. Watch him. He turns back to the machine as if to return to work, but his hands are down by his sides. As the door keeps rattling, he finally slides down to the floor. It's hopeless. Endless wandering. Endless wandering. No, it's not. The door busts open, sending me across the room. I land on the floor. Look. A dark, cold mist floods in through the door, filling the shed and making me shiver. Then, just as quickly, the mist fades away. The man is gone. There's no one else here. It's quiet. Look at the machine. A fire bursts out of the machine and streaks out through the door like a firework. Bright embers glide down to the floor where it was. Go outside. I step out of the shed. A blinding light reflects off the lake and something soars above it. I hear it call like a hawk. It leaves a trail of embers that fizzles out of the water. Then it zooms between the trees on the south side, leaving behind a path of fire which remains. Here a call like a hawk. It leaves a trail of embers that fizzle out on the water. Then it zooms between the trees on the south side, leaving behind a path of fire which remains. So I want to go to the south. Shed. The door has been busted off the hinges. South across the lake, I see a burnt path leading somewhere through the tree line. Let me go back inside first. Okay. We want to go west. West. The fuck did I just hear? To the southeast is a murky lake. I see a dock to the east. What the fuck was that? East? West? I don't know what I just heard. West. South. 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 West. Oh, sorry. Go east. I wanted to go be east, sorry. Anyone even eat TV dinners in front of the TV anymore? Should they call them streaming dinners or something now? Probably. East. There is water to the north. I see a dock across the lake to the south. To the north, Murky Lake, I see a dock south. The grass is scorched and the path leading from the water's edge to the southeast. Alright. So we go south. South. I'm assuming I'm like here-ish. Go east. South. East. South. Thought I was following a path, but maybe I'm not. South. What was that? That was south again, right? East. Following this stupid thing. South. I think I'm going too far south. East. East. Aha! Grass is scorched, finding a path leading to the southeast. I went north that time, right? So I can go back south. And then go south. Go east. East. North. East. Where's it going, chat? All wooden poles to the east, the west. I thought the poles were all the way down here. Hmm. I didn't miscount my steps, I don't think. South. If I did, I'm a little confused. East. Make a map in Excel. Maybe. East. That's southeast, right? How have I not caught it yet? The southeast is the corner of a tall, narrow building. Where did the bird thing go? To the east is a tall, narrow building with many windows. East. Alright. Unless literally wandering this floor means nothing when it comes to the thing, because I should be coming close to the road at the moment. If I drew this accurately, which I believe I did. Office building, maybe 12 stories high, made of sleek gray panel walls. Ahead is a revolving door. Look closer. Strangely, only some floors have windows. I notice the outline of what might be a door up on the wall on the first floor, painted the same gray as the rest of the wall. Go inside. I enter through the revolving door to the lobby. There's a washed-out brown tile floor and a surprisingly low ceiling. At the far corner of the lobby is an elevator and a reception desk to the right of it. Look around the lobby. To my left is a small lounge. I see a few gray couches and a large box television running commercials. In the far corner of the lobby is an elevator and a reception desk to the right of it. Look at television. There's an advertisement selling toothbrushes. Now I notice an utterly fake potted plant in the corner behind the television. Potted plant? There's a camera hid behind it. I notice something on the ground by my feet. Pick up object. There's a business card. PM Carnegie and Associates, 154 Colt Lane. Okay. Does it have AC? Will be. If only we knew what the map looked like, indeed. This is the dark place. So. I step up to the fancy marble top desk. There doesn't seem to be anyone there. On the desk is neatly organized papers and a tiny brass bell dinger. Behind the desk I notice a boom mic sticking out of the wall, nearly hidden by a file cabinet. Look at the papers. Take a stack of papers and flip through it. Most of the pages are full of financing and legal jargon. Between the papers I find a small green note. The staff found a way to deal with the outbreak on floor 8. I've gotten word there's been a small case at the Northwest Station. The sooner the better, Andrew. Okay. Ding the bell. I ding the bell. Nothing happens. Ding again. Back behind the counter, a door opens and a lady walks quickly to the desk. She's wearing a gray suit that almost lets her blend in with the walls. Is there something you need? We do all kinds of great services here. What is this place? The dark place, or this establishment? Yeah, let's go both. You came through the cloud. There haven't been as many strikes as of late. I'd assume you were the last one I heard. Just be... She paused for a moment. Enjoy yourself. What is this building? This is a multi-purpose building, which is also an inn. If you're here for a stay on floor 7, all our rooms are currently booked. Sorry. Can I ask about a floor? What floor would you like to know about? 1. That's our staff offices. Floor 2. I'm not allowed to give away private information about our clients. Then she quickly mouths something to me while shaking her head, but I can't quite read her lips. Floor 3. What? Floor, please, she says. Gotcha. 4. That floor is a sleep clinic. Okay. Floor 5. I believe that floor belongs to a security organization. Oh. Ask about another. Floor 7. Floor 7 is in. It's booked right now. Floor 8. Currently under maintenance. Liar. We know there's an outbreak up there. Assassin's Creed. Can we go any higher? No. Alright, we'll just do that. Go to the elevator. Call the elevator. Get inside. Step inside, face the doors. There's 12 buttons. To my right is a large mirror that pans to the wall. To my left is a tiny dark hole. Look at the hole. Undergoing. Looks like a tiny peephole, but I can't see anything when I look through it. It's pitch dark on the other side. Push a button. This is where we're at. We'll go to 1. Wait. what Zeekers known for is good elevator music. Well, yeah. Technically, it would be 9, because I think first floor is not the main floor in this one. First floor hallways full of offices. Machines that have been smashed in. There's glass over front. There's a steel door. There's also a note taped to one of the computers. Read note. You have notebook papers taped to the side of the computer. Looks like a conversation two people was back and forth. Can you get these lights back on? I was the one who cleaned up. Of course, that's why you did that. I'll go to floor 6, but you have to tell me what you saw in the old mansion. Oh, information. Okay. Well, anyway. Office building. That'll be reception. 1, office. 2, I don't remember. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is in. 8 is infestation / under maintenance. Then the other buttons I don't know. Read. There's nothing under the dining table. I told you already. I saw nothing. There's your answer. Okay. If you won't tell me, I won't go up to fix the passage. Does it scare you that much? Well, I'm going back to the old mansion to see it myself. Don't touch anything on the dining table without gloves. Not even plates or spoons or keys. They sense your fingerprints. Oh. Now, what on earth are you saying? There doesn't seem to be a response. Okay. Go to the door. Approach the steel door. Listen. Sounds like it just drops off a cliff. Oh, locked but no key code. Right. And this computer looks like it hasn't been destroyed. Turn on computer. Reach behind the back of the computer tower which starts but it doesn't come to life. Okay. Actually, wait. Never mind. I was going to look through the people because maybe it works on certain floors. I don't need the map right now. Starts on ground floor, then goes to 1. Yeah. I assume. The second floor looks like a bedroom. I see a bunk bed and a big spinning ceiling fan. Look at hole. Okay. Leave elevator. Onto the blue carpet of the second floor. Seems like the entire second floor is just a small, colorful bedroom. There's a bunk bed on the right corner, and on the left corner is a pillow fort. Oh, nice. I see a light switch on the right wall beside the bunk bed. Light switch. Ceiling fan works over the center of the room. Click the switch. Light goes out as the ceiling fan slowly stops spinning. It's dark, and the only light comes from the elevator. You're chewing under the bunk bed. Turn the light on. Look around. Look at the pillow fort. Small pillow fort bed on the corner of the room made a few couch cushions and a blanket. The entrance is covered by pillows. You can't see inside. Hello. Move pillows. Move pillows all the way into the pillow fort. There's just a bucket full of red paint with no lid. Pick up bucket. Should I pick up paint bucket? But I find it's been fastened to the floor somehow. No matter how hard I pull, the bucket remains in place. Oh. Well, get ready to spill. Pull harder. It won't budge. Reach into bucket. See my hand, the bucket of red paint. I feel it at the bottom and find an object. Pull it out. It's a big brush key. Look at bunk bed. It's neatly made a wooden bed with several layers of blankets. It's almost tall enough to see over the top bunk, but not quite. I know what's under the bunk. Dump it to the top bunk. I think it's the same as the bottom bunk. I guess this is where I die, chat. There's about a foot of space under the bottom bunk. I get low to see underneath. There's a lot of boxes. Boot boxes. Control pull out the boxes, but they're heavy and so big that they're getting caught on the springs of the mattress. I can't turn them. Crawl under bed. There's a space where I can crawl beneath the boxes. I can barely fit in there. Crawl further. Something smells sickly sweet. The air is stale. Ending 12. Died to the bed monster. Anyway. As we were. What's the time? I should probably end it there. We've gotten 6 endings, technically speaking. I don't remember what the bog ending was, but that's fine. That's a good start. I'm very excited. Very excited. Yeah, there's just no audio function for this game. That makes me sad. I'll have to set it by the other side. Oh, it's just a little guy. So rude. How dare you kill me again? Gotta finish my noms. I do need to finish my noms. I will finish my noms, but I don't think I have time to go further right now. This is gonna be a very long-running game, so we'll probably have to. We probably won't go back to this until after Spookfest, so to speak, or Spooky Week. Maybe we'll come back to it a little bit on Saturday or something like that. What do you want, Hisashi? What do you want? But we'll definitely come back to this game. I enjoy this game. This is going to be one of those games that we just return to occasionally. This, Blueprints, some other games that we've not finished. It makes me greatly sad. But yeah, we shall end stream here.